Hey guys, and welcome. Return viewers will notice that my game looks a little different this time than normal. So let me explain the concept of this video. It all started about a month ago when I really wanted to make this rain themed edit. Some of you guys might know my snow profile that I created just to play with snow, like the different pack that I use, the different shader settings, all that stuff. But I actually don't have a profile like that for rain. And because I didn't want to lose motivation for making this edit, I decided to just get Sildurs Extreme shaders, turn rain on, and then make the entire edit. Now the edit itself won't be public yet, but it's probably the best piece that I've ever created in terms of like theme and structure and that sort of stuff. And looking back at it, I really regret not having an actual rain profile because there were some glaring issues with the look that I was using during the edit, and the edit itself came out so good. Like, it really deserved to have an ideal look on it, you know? So I decided that I should actually just make a shader profile for rain. Now, funny enough, the shaders that I wanted to use as a base, the Sildurs Extreme shaders, they're really good, but they have a giant error with literally just rain and nothing else. So I had to spend literally forever finding this error in the code, redoing it the whole way, and making it so that the rain doesn't get weirdly tinted, and then set up my entire rain profile from there. But I'm glad to announce that as of now, that is all done. I have my rain profile exactly where I want it. And that is the point of this video, is I want to play with my rain profile and show it off for the first time. Some of the more eagle-eyed viewers among you might have noticed though, there's no rain on the screen. So what is this guy talking about? The answer to that is very simple. After doing all this work to, create a rain profile, it was really easy to just like use that as a base and create a Moonlight night profile from there. Like a similar profile to the one that I built out, but not to be used with rain, just to be used regularly at night. And that's what we're looking at right now. I thought a lot about how I want to structure this video, and I think the best way to do it is by doing 2 games with each game link. One of each where I commentate over it like I'm doing right now, and then the other game of each will just be atmospherically edited. Kinda ASMR-like almost, but like not with a focus on that. You know what I mean. And if you don't, then you'll see in a sec. Looks like we have a punch bow special. Is he actually not gonna lose his bed to the neutral guy? That would be very disappointing if yellow, who's pretty close to him, doesn't actually end up getting his bed. We do seem to be getting lucky though. This guy is a really bad player. Nice clutch. And yellow is just at mid there. So stalling out is a decent play in the scheme of things. Yeah, so this guy's really terrible. That's kind of good for us. But anyways, this is the Moonlight profile. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. After this, I'll get into the rain profile and show you guys what that one looks like. And then from there, I can't wait to do this atmospheric editing that I'm thinking of in my head. Gonna have a lot of fun with that. He shouldn't have another punch bow. It should just be a regular bow. We also know his aim is really bad already, so unlikely that it poses any real threat. And there goes his bed. Look at that CPS, dude. Obviously unclear exactly how many M's he got, but it's safe to assume he didn't get more than 8, I think. Yeah, see, he bridged back to his base there, so we can just chase. Very interesting that yellow has just been a completely absent force this entire time. If he turns, it's risky because, oh, he has another punch bow. Okay, have to die just to BM that guy. This guy's invis. Definitely gonna hang out in my base. Yellow waited that entire time just to invis my bed. Obviously, buying stuff is a good idea here, but I don't want to get backstabbed, so I'm being safe and waiting. Yeah, I saw him in mid there. Very goofy off first game here. And I'm doing this with no warm-up because I got on very late at night to record this and I have class tomorrow. So I can't waste time warming up. If I lose, it's gonna be in the video. Sorry about that. This guy definitely has a lot of stuff. I'm not really sure what the correct play is here, but I think M items are just so important on Zarzal that it's worth trying to get mid for them. Also, because I have Prot 2 already, it's not like I'm gonna get immediately dead if I get like Invis or something. I'll have a little time to react. Maybe I should buy some wind charges, figure out how to use those. So I'm not fireballing him on purpose here, because his defense is giant, and I want to see if he has a trap. Since he doesn't, I can just mine straight through it here. Fireball. Blew him onto the island, unfortunately. Looks like one of those M-gens was gone, so I do not get a pearl here. There's chances that I could blow up his blocks somewhere here using a fireball, but honestly not worth it. He's the one in the bad spot. I just want to keep pressuring him, making him nervous. My backboard in there. Nice, that second fireball to seal the deal. Cool, good game to that guy. Let's get right into the rain look, which I am very excited to show you guys. And here we are with the rain look. It took me so long to get everything here exactly how I wanted. The correct level of like distance fog that makes it look like it's actually misty. The correct color of the rain, which took ages while still allowing it to be lit here. Like not removing the shading entirely, but correcting the shading code, even though I don't know what I'm doing. So that took a long time. And this is actually my first time getting to play Bedwars with it at its finished state. They nicely put us on pink team here to complement the lighting. And this was the source of all of my issues with this profile, is I really wanted to have pink lighting. I wanted the base emissive lighting in this look to be pink, but when you did that, it made the rain bright green. And that just didn't make any sense, and it had to go. But the shading was so like weirdly multiplied to get to that point. So I did all that, and I also added a new Moonlight value in between the two existing ones that weren't quite what I wanted. But other than that, all of this is actually the base Sildurs Extreme shader. So if you like how my game looks here, you can get pretty similar looks just by downloading Sildurs Extreme shaders. Like, don't get me wrong, unlike the basic shaders that are usually in all of my videos, these are barely edited at all. It just took forever to get the exact rain edit that I wanted, was the main source of all that. But yeah, here we are. I don't know how it's gonna turn out on YouTube. I know both of these looks are like relatively dark, so I'm not expecting either of these to be looks that show up all too often in my videos. And that's why I wanted to make its own video for them here. So if you're somebody who really doesn't want to watch this because the looks are just too dark, I know there's people out there like that, then fair enough. You can give this video a miss, and I hope to see you in the next one. But I put way too much work into these looks just to like never have them appear. So for the people who stuck around, I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. And it looks like we're getting a pretty good mid-run here. But genuinely, the rain looks so good now. Maybe even a little darker gray. But given how much work it took just for me to get it here, and how much it changes with any value change, I didn't want to risk ruining what I already have to try and get a slightly more ideal version. Like, no, this is definitely what I was going for. This is good enough for now. It's currently unclear whether I'm going to make another rain edit. I have another one kind of planned, but I don't have the drive for it the same way that I did for the first one. So I guess we're gonna see. Smart from that guy to just fireball the ground as I was coming in. That's basically the only counter there. Long block hit, except it's lagging really bad. Okay, that was awesome. Probably just want to go back to my base here. That is the one thing that I haven't quite figured out yet, is the extreme shaders make the block outline very variable. And it's not an important enough issue to try and fix right now, because the block outline is always there, it just varies in brightness. So I haven't bothered fixing that, but maybe in an ideal world, I would want a brighter block overlay. I can't really tell yet, but I'm just overjoyed to be right here playing with this game. Look, oh, poor guy. He even took all that time. And what a beautiful map they gave me too. Look at how it actually gets lit up by the emissive light when you're near it, and then it blends more into the background when you're away from it. We'll be very lucky to win 2 games in a row. Just gonna fireball this, get behind him, hit him that way. Oh, never mind, he was on fire. That was a bad play for me. Here comes red. Gonna run this way to prevent him from coming out and then just kill green. Bonk. I was wondering if he like didn't die somehow. I really thought he was gone, but guess not. When they have 2, they definitely have more, so I'm just making sure to place, yeah. We were done for eventually, just wasting a lot of his materials there. I just realized that I bought Prot 3 Diamond, and then I didn't buy Sharpness, so we're running a pretty defensive build, it looks like. Because it's obviously not good for like sweaty gameplay. Nice, good kill to finish it off. So this is the rain look. I really enjoyed it. And now I'm going to get into the atmospheric ASMR light games. Hope you guys enjoy.